Good morning, partners. Good morning, leaders. Good morning, our prospects. Thank you for joining in with us today on the CIG Sunday Night Live. This edition promises to be explosive. Get yourself ready to receive great nuggets tonight. I can assure you that. So it's been awesome sessions we've been having in the past weeks, and today is not going to be an exception. Sit back, sit tight as we take you on this journey. My name is Simply Seton, your regular anchor for this show, and I'm reporting live from the CIG studios. Now, our topic tonight says, your success is your responsibility. We'll be featuring main guest today, Ambassador Oranu, who will be taking us through on this journey. I implore you, be of good expectation tonight, and you're gonna get a lot to receive. You may be wondering, why is he saying good morning? And he's talking about tonight. If you are new on this platform, on the Long Read platform, we greet ourselves, good morning at all times. Why? The mornings are full of new horizons. We see ourselves in the brightness and in the newness of every day, each time we meet. So maybe whether you are in Nigeria, it's good morning, it's good evening, but it's evening, but it is good morning. So whether you are in the US, it's afternoon, it's good afternoon, and it's good morning. You are all welcome. You are all welcome. So I'm going to be introducing our guest tonight by playing our profile.
Ambassador Ada Oranu is a business coach and an analyst. She is a confident, passionate, dynamic, and knowledgeable entrepreneur with many years of experience in Long Reach Bioscience International. She has built a very large network through her MLM skills by training and mentoring hundreds. Ada studied Secretarial Administration from the Institute of Management and Technology, Enugu. Worked with Monarch Groups Limited, Victoria Island, Lagos, as personal assistant to the group chairman. She later joined Enugu Nigeria Limited, an oil and gas company based in Lekki, Lagos, as admin manager. Thereafter, she resigned in 2017 from the company. Her interest and passion right now is to coach her Long Reach and fabrics businesses, as she is a lover of fashion. Ladies and gentlemen, with excitement, I present an amiable ambassador, Ada Oranu.
Wow, you're welcome, boss.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Finally, we got you on the spotlight. It's been a long while we've been on you to come. And people are excited. Yeah, I can see the chat popping up. They're excited to receive you tonight. Thank you for honoring us with your invitation to come, even though it's very, very, very tight. Now, our topic tonight says, your success is your responsibility. Please, we want you to just take us on a few moments on this topic and how you want to relate it to the Long Reach business. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Boss Seton. It's an honor to be here. What does success mean to you? How do we define success? There are so many definitions of success, but I choose one by Maya Angelou. It says, success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking you do. Now, in this our business, before you go into this platform, to become a long-range planner, you first of all ask yourself, what is your why? Why am I coming onto this platform? You must have a target. What is your goal? What is your aim? What do you want to achieve? Are you coming in only because of the benefits? Or are you coming into this platform because, first of all, you are in love with the product, or you are in love with the platform, or you are in love with the business? Are you coming in to be a problem solver? Your why determines your success. Because if you're coming onto this platform, you have no vision, you have no goal, you have no target, then keep aside success. So far, it's with you as a person, me as a person. You must love yourself. You must love what you are doing, you're meant to do. And you must love how you are doing it. If you don't love yourself, you can't do nothing. If you don't like what you are doing, you are not in love with the product, you are not in love with the platform, then forget it. There's no point coming in. And then how I do it? If you don't like how you are doing it, that means you are nowhere. Probably you were being forced to come onto this platform. You must have a why. Your why is what determines your success. If you don't have a why, you have no success. Are you coming onto this platform to take this hungry business as your own business, or you are coming in because one place, or you are coming in because you want to be a product user, or are you're coming in just because you want to be there, you want to learn? My people are there, I just want to. You are not doing it to place someone. You want to be successful in this business, because most people comes in, instead of them to just mail down and strategize, learn on how to put their business forward, how to do it right, how to get it right. Those who have been there. That is why relationship in this business matters. If you are not ready, if you're not ready to relate people, bring down your pride, keep your pride aside, then you're not ready to go far in this business at all. You must get ready to face it all. Forget pride, keep the shame aside. Focus on goal, and the goal is what? Director. That's the goal. If you start from the beginning, aim at that, focus on that, you will succeed in this business. You are doing it for nobody, you are doing it for your own very self. Because for me, I'm doing it for me. I am doing it for me. I am ready to go all the way out, do whatever it takes to succeed. Get that tip, which is what? Star Director 5. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you so much. Very short, apt, and it's actually hitting. And the nuggets are really on point. Thank you so much, boss. Now, you are a business coach, and something skipped my mind that I didn't even call you with, and it is like you call yourself Adarich, and we know you as Adarich. So that should have even been added in your introduction. Now, as a business coach, an analyst, and you've been an entrepreneur for some years. Now, the multi-level market, because you actually working, you had a good job, you were in Lekki, you were in oil and gas, but you resigned. So coming into the multi-level marketing, will it not look like as if you are downgrading your status to look like the normal, how will I put them, that worked on the streets of Lagos? How do you manage to succeed in this business?
What's that all? For money, I beg. There's not like steps when you're looking for money. Get that one. See, being in long range taught me a lot of things. Lessons. If I tell you that all the years I worked as an employee, I would them waste years. Because if I know what I know now, I would have taken network marketing from the beginning as a business. I tell you, all the years I worked, what did I achieve? Absolutely nothing. Just wear suit everywhere, no time free. You have no time for yourself, you can not for yourself. Your salary is like a rope around your neck. No way out, no escape. And the worst part of it is that when you think you are seeing the world you want to escape, they will start giving you loans for this, loan for that, to keep you where you are. But eventually, I never believed in getting. I always believed that Long Reach is the first network marketing business I am doing, and it's going to be the last. You see, when I was dragged to it, it was a very, very big problem for me. I was using the products. I never cared about the business because I never believed that real money can come from this business. But eventually, when I now saw that there is a great difference between the two, I had to leave. And my company, to this very moment, is only one whole year's salary, no excitement, no payoff, no nothing.
Ewo.
So if we're to calculate what the company is owing me as my entitlement, everything is what, about 7 point something million. But it's all gone. Yeah, it's all gone. Okay. Now, when I finally get into Long Reach, I was like, how do I do this? I've never done anything like this. How do I do it? You see, when I started, I go for training at Oju Elegba. In fact, God will continue to bless 3-star SD Ima. He was the one that dragged me into Long Reach. In fact, he registered me without me knowing. He registered me into Long Reach without me knowing. Okay, I started using Long Reach products since 2015. He was the one that would buy the products. All I do is just give him the money. He will get the product and bring them. So when eventually things turned around and I left, I even started earning while I was still working. So one of the days I was like, see, I earned some money. I saw an alert. Which company is this? He just laughed at me and then told me it's Long Reach. That's what he has been telling me, but still I never believed. I started believing sincerely when SD Emma qualified for that his first car. That was when I started believing. I never believed. Even at that, I still had my doubts. But eventually, I started going for training at Ojo Elegba, and whenever I'm in the training room, I'll always sit at the back. What was I doing? Just punching my phone. I wasn't listening because it meant nothing to me. Everything was sounding strange. Not until one day, Eltima called me and said, Ada, you need to start training. You can do this. I told him, anyway, anyhow, let me just try. So I don't know what happened. So one of the days, I just paid attention to the training and I said, oh, but there's nothing in this. I can do this. And I went to him and said, SD, I can do this and I want to start. And that was how I started. And you won't believe this. You see, teaching is one profession that I detest in my life. But now, impacting long-reach knowledge into people is something that gives me great joy. I mean, I tell you right now, it's my passion. I'm so passionate about long-reach. When I'm talking about it, I can stand from morning till night to talk about long-reach, which I never knew I can do. If anybody tells me that I can stand before people, tell them about a product, tell them about a company, I will never believe that. I swear I will never believe that. But here I am, I'm doing it. I can go anywhere just to talk about long-reach. Forget food, just talk about it. The passion is there and I'm loving it. And I will continue doing it because it gives me peace of mind when I talk about it. When I prospect someone and, sit that person down and tell that person about long-reach, I tell you, I am satisfied and I can sleep so well even without food. That's one beautiful thing about long-reach because I've experienced it. I'm a product of the product. Okay, I've experienced it. So I can tell you about it.
Well, I can see the chat popping up now. People are confessing and attesting to what you're saying, that this is actually true. And some of you leaders and the way we look at you, and for me personally, I do wonder, where did these people get their drive, the vigor they had? You were on a location with Bishop Wealth yesterday, and we saw the stress you went through. Now you still got this night to attend to, and you are here. So what am I trying to say is that we can actually feel and see the passion that people like you have towards this business. And what I can say, and on behalf of everybody on this platform tonight, is that thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you know why? I have like a tree of the people I thank. And when I started thanking from my immediate upline, then later I changed it. And I started changing it to the first person that I signed up on long-reach. I'll put it to Madam Titi, and I'll be pushing it until I get to myself. So what we can say is thank you. And I will thank the 3SD for using his house rent to sign up on this. Maybe we must have heard of long-reach, but it may not be through him. But we had it through him, and through his tutelage and from his constant leadership, the leadership style, we see the reason to thank you leaders. Thank you so much, Brother, for doing this. Now,
you're welcome.
How will you compare, or will you relate your challenges that you faced early in the business, and as at the time you were not paying attention, so the time you started taking the business seriously? How were you able to come out of those challenges to your present status?
Thank you very much for that question. I will still give it all to 3-star SD Emmanuel Ejuru. You see, it wasn't easy, but he has always been there. He has always been there. At the time I lost it, but he's always there to push me up. He's always there to inspire me, to motivate me, to support me financially. It wasn't easy. In fact, I tell you, nobody can come out And this platform, I tell you that from the one they started, it was easy. Lie. It's never easy. We've all gone through it, most of us. It wasn't easy. You see, at a time, I lost my focus. I was like, no, this is not working. This will not give me what I want, okay? I started searching for jobs again because I wasn't getting nothing, even though what I was getting was very, very, very little. So SD Ima will call me and say, Ada, I know you. If you can put that energy that you've put in that your job, if you can put it in this business, Ada, you will go far. SD Ima has a way of talking to people and get into you. He sees through people and know how to get you up on your feet. He was there. He was my backbone. He supported me. Even his wife, they were all there. They gave me all the support, and until I was able to get back on my feet. You see, it was to me like a joke until one of the days that I knew that, in fact, I have started. We were in the training room, and suddenly an alert came. I checked my phone. Guess what? I saw 67,000. In fact, I forgot myself. If you see the way I shouted and jumped up from my chair, and SD Ima was like, Ada, what is it? I remembered where I was and I sat down. I had to excuse myself. I went to the loo to make sure that this was really money that came in. And lo and behold, I picked up from there. After the seminar, I went to SD's office and I said, see, can you imagine? Me, of all people, I got 60-something thousand. He just laughed at me and he said, you've not seen anything yet. You see that alert, that single alert, in fact, it turned everything around. My disappointment became my appointment in Longreach.
Wow. Well, thank you so much. And once again, thank you, the Chief Servant of CIG. We can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. Now, we know you to be an ardent product user.
Yeah.
And you are a good trainer when it comes to even the products and all that. I want you to talk about few products. I won't want to limit you, but when I see that the time is going, I can cut in. Then another thing is that before you do, I'll play a video, just 30 seconds, for people to see the testimony you have, because I know you may want to go into that line. But at the same time, I want you to give your favorite products. How have them been beneficial to you? You can tell us some of the benefits for those on the call and the testimonies you have, apart from this one I'm gonna play. So let's see, because some of these things, when we tell, I wouldn't say unbeliever, but those that do not actually believe in the long-reach, the potential behind long-reach products, when we tell them, they see it as maybe we are just sugarcoating. Until you try long-reach products, don't complain about it. Don't badmouth it. That is what some of us can say. Just watch this. And it's just 30 seconds. And watch.
Okay, so look at it. This is the stone. This is the kidney stone. Yeah.
Yes.
So I started taking 5 cup water. I heat it first thing in the morning and drink it. This is the 5 cup, the long-reach.
5 cup.
Now, what happened with the pie cup, bringing out kidney stone?
In fact, Bosseton, that is that testimony is a testimony I'll never stop sharing. Actually, I never knew I had kidney stone. Okay. I saw kidney stone for the first time. I went for training somewhere, and a woman came with it, showing us after she went through a surgery that she spent about close to 2 million to get the stone out. That was the first time I saw what kidney stone looks like until my very own. So you see, once in a while, when we get used to all these products, sometimes we'll become tired, we'll become reluctant to using it, just like the pie cup and then the teas and some of the supplements. So at a time, I felt that I've not really taken care of myself. I've neglected myself for a while. So let me just go back to my pie cup and to clear my system, to detoxify and have my system cleansed. So I started taking the pie cup water consistently. In fact, in the morning, I have 2 cups. I boil it, I heat it and drink. Then also I decided to, also use the panty liner as well. So I take out the green strip, even though we don't encourage people to do that because all systems are not the same. So I took out the green strip, soaked it in water, and I also take that only in the evenings. So after about 2 weeks, one of the days, I felt pressed. I went to the loo. When I was done, I came out, but I was still having this sensation, this hot sensation that there's still something in there that probably I still need to pee some more. So I went back to the toilet, sat on the WC. I was just trying to push, but I know that nothing was coming out. So all of a sudden, after about 10 seconds, I just had sudden relief, only for me to get up and looked, and I saw the stone. I dipped my hand in there, picked it out. I looked at it. I was now saying to myself, could this thing have come out of me? So I snapped it, sent it to my doctor. And I told him, just see what I just urinated. My doctor now told me, you're very lucky. This is kidney stone. In fact, this thing, I was now imagining, how did this thing go through my bladder to come out? Through the urinary tract. How did it go through it? No pain, no nothing. It just came out. You see, since that day, I started respecting this pie cup, sincerely. Though it has done a lot of things for me. One of the days I had this domestic accident that, hot water poured on my leg in the kitchen. I was doing something in the kitchen and suddenly I don't know what I did. And the water in the pot just turned and poured on my leg. I came out, I didn't know what to do because the pain was much. I forgot about the toothpaste. The only thing I could remember was the pie cup. I quickly ran back into the kitchen, took the pie cup. By then, the leg was started to swell. I took the pie cup, poured the water on the leg. Within 10 seconds, the pain started subsiding. And that was how it ended. My skin, nothing showed. Before the next morning, my skin was back to normal. There was no discoloration, there was no swelling, there was no redness of the skin. It just got healed like that. So I can't tell enough of the testimonies I have benefited from the pie cup. So, and another wonderful product I can tell you is the Mengine. You see, before I had an encounter with Longreach, I was having this serious hormonal imbalance, which I have spent so much money on to treat, but still, I never got any results until I met with Longreach. In fact, you won't believe it. For the benefit of some people here, because of the treatment I was taking, I noticed that instead of the hormonal imbalance being taken care of, it was getting worse. My breast started swelling and started bringing out milk. I went to see my doctor. There was no relief. There was no result. The hormonal imbalance was even getting worse. At the time, I decided to stop this treatment. I've already spent so much money. So until Longreach came into the picture. By the time I finished one cup, it was all taken care of. And then I now noticed that my hair started becoming fuller than it was. My nails, my complexion. Even though that I use SOD cream, it has been my favorite since I met Longreach, that I can even do without the body lotion, but you still see my skin glowing. You see, that mengene takes care of a woman right from the inside. It brings out your natural complexion, takes care of all these pimples. It heals them from the inside. And sincerely, another thing which most women will not tell you, it helps to set a woman's body in the right proportion, put them in the right place. Makes you feel like a real woman. Women, they understand what I'm talking about. You see, that mengene is one thing I will tell every woman. If you care about beauty, you love to look good, take your mengene. And then the toothpaste. You see, I worked briefly in a dental clinic, one of the best dental clinic in Lagos, way back then. That was around 2008. So I used to have this hole in my teeth, 2 of them. And every time, they feel it. For me, as a staff, we don't pay. And then we do this S&P, that's scaling and polishing. Way back then, as at 2008, scaling and polishing cost 6,000 naira as at 2008. And what do they do in this scaling and polishing? It's just to use these chemicals to clean your mouth, clean the teeth, remove the plaques, remove the tartar, the stains on the teeth. Now, I now met Longreach. I started using this toothpaste. Lo and behold, since then till now, I've never pulled a tooth. I've never filled my teeth. I've never gone for S&P just because I am using Longreach Whitey Multi-Effect toothpaste. It has done a lot for me. You see, one of the days I was on a bike and I had an accident. I fell and the exhaust pipe of the bike just wiped my skin like that. Unfortunately, I was taking a toothpaste. I was going to deliver a toothpaste to somebody. Lo and behold, and this thing happened in front of the gate of the person I was going to give the toothpaste. So I ran inside the compound, opened the toothpaste, and used it to cover that area where I sustained the injury. I tell you, it didn't take up to 4 days. It got healed. There was no discoloration. My skin still looks as beautiful as it was before the accident. And I had to go explain to the guy. I said, see, I just had an accident. I had to use the toothpaste I brought for you. I will bring another one. You see, the testimonies of these toothpaste are numerous. You just, if I continue talking, I'll continue talking and talking and talking and talking. In fact, if you come to my area, my streets, they don't know me by my name. They know me as Auntie Longreach. And that anti-long reach started with the toothpaste. That is it. Then is it the panty liner or is it the pad? You see, when I was working as an employee, I used to have this serious menstrual cramps that if my menses should start in the office, I can no longer walk. If I am driving, I will park and now have to put a call to our driver to come take me back home. I was known for that in the office. So this thing continued. It was a problem that if I am menstruating now, I will use 4 packs of pad. 4 packs of pad. 2 packs in a day is not even enough. Until I met Long Reach, I started with the panty liner. You know, before my menses will start, I will start taking Felvin 2 weeks for the date my menses will start. But when I started using Long Reach pad and panty liner, you won't believe it. How these things disappeared, I did not know. I was surprised one of the days I was in the office, I just felt I was pressed. I just went to the loo and I saw that my flow had started. No sign, no pain, no nothing. And that was it. In fact, Long Reach products, Nababa, it has no comparison. Forget other brands. There are other brands, but if it is not Panadol, it can never be like Panadol. If it's not Long Reach, it can never be Long Reach at all.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much, Boss. Don't let me let you go too far, because we know that if you want to talk about 20 products, you will still be on it and you will not miss what. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this. Now, you're talking about how you wanted more money. You left a paid job, you came into Long Reach, and Long Reach has happened to be your first and it would be the last network marketing platform you're coming up. Now, how will you see the business plan of Long Reach, or the compensation plan as we call it? And recently now we are calling it wealth plan. How will you see it compared to some other maybe Ponzi schemes or some other companies you've heard? And what do you know that have been best for you with the Long Reach compensation plan?
You see, Long Reach compensation plan is the best so far. It's the best. Even other platforms, they will come up, they will tell you, blah, blah, this, that. Just bring just one person, we'll pay you 1 million, blah, 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 blah. But when you now get into it, you will see the real thing. But Long Reach is Toknadu. What they tell you from the beginning is what you will see, as long as you remain there. Okay, talking about the compensation plan, what you work for is what you get. And what are these? Long Reach, one does not flush out points. Long Reach does not remove your name. They don't delete your name, even if you decide to go to sleep. Long Reach is a totally different package from what others are offering. So what are these? We have so many of them, but it all has to do with what you want. Okay, we have different packages in Long Reach. We have what's called the starter combo. This starter combo, we call it the student pack. Starter combo consists of some already selected products, depending on the particular combo you choose. We have 3 different combos, depending on the one you choose. And this starter combo comes with what? Just 4 PVs. And there is room for you to upgrade. And how much do you need to get this starter combo? Just 14,000. This 14,000 naira that you can use to just enter Chicken Republic and eat rice and chicken, or go to Domino and then you spend it, or go order for pizza and it's gone. It's something that you can use to start a lifetime investment in Longreach. Then we have what's called the Q Silver. Q Silver gives you 60 PVs. And what are these PVs? PVs is what? Product value. The value of the products. Because Longreach is not about the money, but about the PVs, about the quality, about the standard, about the product value, the value of what you are getting. That is what we are talking about in Longreach. Now, in Q Silver, for you to come in as a Q Silver partner, you need to select products of your choice. Nobody will select this product for you. Select product of your choice that will give you what? 60 PVs. And these 60 PVs, you can get it with a sum of 45,000 Naira or more, depending on your chosen products. And your bonus, when it comes to this Q Silver, is what? 8%. Bonus as in the bonus that the company pays you for partnering with the company, for referring people to use the company's products. The company shares bonuses with you weekly. Now we'll go to Silver. Silver, you need to select product worth 120 PVs. And you will get this with about 90,000 Naira or less or more. And how much do you get? 8% also on weekly basis. And then we have what's called Gold. Gold, you select product of your choice. What about 180,000 Naira? It could be lesser, it could be more. And how much PV do you need to get this Gold entry level? 240 PVs with only 180,000, less or more. And what percentage will the company pay you at the end of the week? That is what? 10%. 10% of your entry level. And then we move to Platinum. Platinum is the second to the highest entry level. And you need about 720 PVs to get to this Platinum level. And how much will it cost you to get to this Platinum? 500,000 Naira. It could be less, it could be more. And what percentage you get weekly as bonus is 12%. And then we'll now move to VIP. VIP is the highest entry level in Longreach, which you need 1,680 PVs to get to this level. And how much do you need to get to this entry level? 1.2 million. It could be less, it could be more, depending on your choice of products. And then coming to the bonus, Longreach pays you 12% of your entry level, 12%. And then 1% global share. Because every month, Longreach takes out 1% of its global sales and now shares it among the VIPs, among the shareholders, because any person who is a VIP in Longreach is a shareholder of the company. So you are entitled to 1% global share every month. And then I'll also like to say, how do you do this? All you need is just a maximum of 3 persons. Just 3 persons. Tell these 3 persons about what you have experienced with Longreach products. Tell them your testimony, share your testimony with them. Let them also come in, buy the products, use the products, and also refer their family and friends. And as you do this, and as they do this, you are building a team. And as you're building this team, this also grows your PVs, and these PVs materializes to your wealth. Because the higher your PV, the more your team, the more your wealth. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing this. I want to ask a very personal question.
Okay.
I don't know how you react to this. Now, we'll have said this backstage, but I didn't ask. Now, with your current status, which was not mentioned, you have built team, both locally and internationally, and that your PVs now is even more than a star director. So what could be happening? What is the structure of the business like? Is it just because you said you are not serious with the business at first and you later now picked it up? What can you tell us about this business? Because we know, like the person that brought in the 3SD, that's the upline. I think the person is still under, I don't know the rank now. Some of them are staying in 1 or 2, and we have 3SD. What is that thing that happens in Longreach?
Well, it's indeed a personal question. Well, I will say when I lost it, well, I had this issue with leg balancing. Yes, I know I have a lot of PVs, which SD Ma has been talking, he has been hammering on it. This, Ada, do this, do this, do this. All I need, because I didn't start early. So I never knew anything it has to do with the leg balancing, because if I had listened, probably I would have started building my team, balancing my legs well enough to be able to achieve more than where I am right now. You see, we need to pay attention. Whoever that is a mentor you come across, listen. Even while you are joking, they give you nuggets. Even while you are joking, pick it, apply it, and you will see it working. It's only when I started paying attention, sometimes with SD, 3-star SD, Emmanuel Juru, when he's talking to you, sometimes he might not be serious, but he's giving you something, nugget that can take you to the peak. Until I learned that. You see, when he's talking to you, he will look as if he's not serious, but he's giving it to you point blank. Except you listen or you have an inner eye, you will understand that you pay attention. You see, it was when I learned all this that I said, oh, this is where I got it all wrong. I need to correct myself. And I started working on it right now to balance my legs. One major thing any person that wants to go far in this business need to know and need to do is leg balancing. Start it from the beginning. Have it at the back of your mind that if you're working with this, carry everybody along. Nobody is left out.
Thank you so much for that opening up. And God has been able to give us 2 legs to walk, which we balance. But Longreach is giving you another leg to balance it up. And the Longreach leg that we are giving, they are your team members. That's where I can put it. So by the time you carry your team members along, your legs are balanced. Thank you so much, Boss Ada. Now, some people are on this call, and they are like, how do I get out of this? They had it that you lost focus at some point. You were fed up about the business, but you picked yourself up again. So what would be your encouragement for them?
Okay, I will tell them, no matter what, if you're coming on board, have a why. Because if you don't have a why, you won't make it. You won't do it. You must have a why. Is that your why that will keep motivating you? Even when you go astray or when you fall off the line, that's your why will bring you back on board. And also, cling to your mentor. Even if your upline is not there for you, look for someone who has what it takes. Cling to that person. No matter the challenges, cling to that person. Hold firmly until you get what you want. In this business, you can't do it all alone, and you can never know all. No matter how smart you think you are, no matter how wise you think you are, you can never know it all. You must work with people. So if anybody that is coming on board or you think you lost focus, advise yourself, ask yourself, why did I come on board? Let that be your motivational factor. It will push you back, and then you go all the way out to also learn more. And then you go out to get it done.
Wow. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, Adorage. It's been an awesome session. We can see you that you are actually representing well. So your ambassadorial role is working. You are actually working in that role very well. Thank you so much. On this note, before I call on a leader that can appreciate you, I want to unmute everybody because they are fascinated with what they have heard tonight. My jotter is full here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ma.
Let's just love on Bosada. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, wow. I wish we could continue, but because our time is actually fast spent. So I call on a leader that can come on camera to help appreciate our guests for tonight. All right, I'm going to call on the Sajires to appreciate our guests. Coach.
Okay, good morning, everybody. I want to say big thank you to Ambassador Ada. She's a sister. She's a good leader.
She's a sweetheart.
Yes, my husband's sweetheart. And I want to thank you for the session this night. Thank you for the use of the products and the testimonies that you have shared. They are evident testimonies. They are very true, which we know because we are very close to her. I want to say thank you for staying through all of those trying times. There had been challenges, and which she actually said, in the meeting, there's been challenges, and yes, she has been able to identify where she went wrong, so that other people will also know that there's a sowing time. All right, there's also a time to also reap. But if you do not sow, do not expect to reap. So I want to appreciate you for this time that you have spent giving us the valued informations and then the challenges and the solutions to get better in the business. Thank you so much, Ambassador Ada Oranu.
Thank you. Thank you, sis. God bless you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Bishop.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
Ada, you know I love you, right?
And you know I love you too.
This man, face front, I beg. All right, thank you so much. All right, we'll call on the 2SD Manuela Iduru to replace, to stand in for the 3SD. Go ahead, ma'am.
Thank you. You're silent.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I
welcome,
want to appreciate our guest speaker for tonight. She's my sister. She's a friend, and she has been a very good sister to me from day one when I get to know about her, and she has been so wonderful. And I call her an ambassador of Longreach because she has everything about Longreach in her fingertips. And I know she has done justice to what Longreach is all about. I want to appreciate her, and I pray that God should give her more grace and more PVs to her portal to do more exploit and to achieve her why. To talk about why. If you have a why in this platform, it will keep you on going until the end of time. These are 8 years. This is my family 8 years in Longreach, and it's because of our why that has kept us to stand thus far. So I appreciate you at the Oranu. You have been a very good sister to my family, and I really appreciate that. And I say, may God bless you and strengthen you more and make you to do exploits in this field of our business. So I want to encourage everyone on board tonight, keep faith, keep focused, keep everything alive, because we are about to take a flight that will take us to the best destination so far. Longreach is a flight, and a very good one. No matter the ups and downs, we are still stronger together. So we have a dream, and it's actually come to reality. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate you for that.
Thank you so much, Boss Lady. Thank you so much. Well, on behalf of CIG Global, we want to say a very, very big thank you to you for coming up on this show and for not disappointing. No, many people are eager to hear from you, and I know they are not disappointed because they can't hear less from you. Thank you so much, Sada, for coming up. And we say and we pray that your business will continue to grow more and more in the name of Jesus. On a last note, there is an important announcement. There is an important announcement. I want everybody, I'm getting it on record. So let everybody see. Okay. So long-range training has commenced again from the headquarters, and you have to get yourself registered to come up. So CIG will be taking the one of this Friday, the 3rd of June, 2022 from 11 a.m. And we'll be having our ever wellness coach, Dorcas Marvelous Ajekugene, to take on the training there, and with Mr. Ibiok Owo Udo, who is an IT consultant. So get your prospects, get yourself ready to storm Ikeja Okpebi this Friday. Thank you. Thank you so much. So on Wednesdays is our product expose. Join us. And last week was really super. And to get more of these videos when they are uploaded, log into YouTube, Longreach CIG. Click on the like button, subscribe, and continue to share these videos. Also, click on the notification button to get notified when we upload our videos. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. And the last word from Bosada.
I want to thank Longreach. I want to thank CIG, and I want to thank the chief servants of CIG, 3-star director, SD Ima Iduru, and 2-star Ella. I'll call her Ella, the elegant boss. You know, I want to say thank you to all CIG members and those who have given me that opportunity to know them, to work with them. I want to say Thank you. Thank you to all of you who came online to share this evening with me. Thank you very, very, very much. I pray that the Lord will take us to our destination in Longreach in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Thank you all. And thank you, Bosseto. You, this man, you know how to drag people though, but all the same, you do well. Thank you very much. And thank you to your wife.
Thank you so much. All right, thank you. Someone is asking for the time of the Friday meeting again. It's 11 a.m. on at Longreach headquarters in Lagos. Thank you and have a good night, everyone.